Hello everyone, my name is Cal, and today we're back with another episode of how'd you guess it's a danganronpa lapse, you know. It's a series, you get it, you know. Last time Echo had a lot of doubt in themselves, and it ended up leading to the discovery that the front door of this place, there's a name for it, I forgot it because I'm stupid, is actually proof with electrocuting mechanisms if you try to open the door. So yeah, that's not great. But hey, what can you do? At least it's a spa here. And we also simping commenced, a lot of it, more simping, and yeah, that's about it. So I think we're about to do some investigation today, so yeah, let's get it going. While I was still deciding where to go, Lyle approached me. Hey Echo, would you mind coming with me to investigate the foyer doors for a moment? Huh? Why me? Because you were the one who experienced the shock firsthand. I was wondering if we could go back and retrieve your stuff to find clues along the way. I guess we could, but in all honesty, there's not a lot to retrace, I don't think. Nonsense. No harm looking a second time with a fresh pair of eyes, yeah? You might see something different this time around. I guess. When I'm not, on the verge of a breakdown, maybe, I'll see something. The foyer Missy was already doing her own investigation, because, of course she is, because she's amazing. Amazing. Love her. Intensely staring in the walls. So, what exactly were you doing yesterday? I thought carefully about what I was going to say. Come on, Echo, get your story straight. I didn't want to tell anyone I'd been worrying about not having a talent, which led to my reaching for the door handle in the first place. I thought I'd be outcast if others knew I wanted to run away. After the welcome announcement, I was feeling a little tired from running around earlier that day, so I went back downstairs to my personal room. And? Like I said at the dinner last night, in passing I was curious about the door and wanted to go outside. Is that so absurd a reason to want to reach for the door? Whoa, no need to get so defensive. I was just wondering if you saw anything suspicious along the way. Suspicious? Kanon immediately came to mind. Forte said she just left me for him to take care of. Why did she flee after I collapsed? I can't really think of anything at the moment. Why did you tell him? Echo? Do you not, I know that, you don't want to, sus her, but, she could be, the mastermind. She could be the sussy little mastermind, She could have been, the traitor or something. Babe, literally, you're dumb. Thanks, Echo. I'll investigate on my own from here. I don't know if I helped all that much, but you're welcome. Ryle went over the door and inspected the surroundings, carefully tracing the paneling for any hidden mechanisms. In the meanwhile, I was curious. I wonder if Forte could help me figure out what went on with Kanon's disappearing act. Oh my god, I get to see Forte again. I tried to... Okay, I kinda... Look. Forte was unsurprisingly in the theater, inspecting the backstage area. Hello, Echo. Doing well, I hope? I'm doing well now that you're here. A little worried about the electric door, because, that could, actually, kill a motherfucker. But, I'm fine, nonetheless. Excellent. I wish you to keep your spirits high despite the scare. Should you need any assistance, I shall offer my services. Thank you, Forte. You're so nice. I love you. Yeah, about that, I wanted to ask you about yesterday. I thought you might want to know more. However, the truth is as so. What I told you yesterday is all the information I have. I see. I admit I didn't expect much more from what he told me. The story seemed straightforward enough, especially considering the emergency. Maybe you could tell me if you noticed anything odd? Forte paused. I suppose there was the trifling fact that Kanon fled up to the second floor right away. It's strange. Had I been so sorry by such an event, I might have retreated back to my quarters on the first floor instead. Upstairs, huh? Is Kanon the traitor or something, for real? Other than Kanon fleeing the scene, I can't particularly think of anything to note. I suppose the whole ordeal was quite frightening. I'm sorry, Echo. I know it's a dire situation, but honestly, I'm not particularly equipped for this sort of thing. The mental hoops and note-taking required of investigation are much too overwhelming. That's okay, I forgive you. I appreciate the thought. And actually, that little tidbit helps. Doesn't now. Bravo for something out. That was nothing. I made my way through the foyer, past an intensely focused Lyle and Missy, and up the stairs to the second floor. At the top of the stairs, I saw a digital kiosk light up, displaying a message on screen. Art, it's just like, hey! A smiley face. Climbing thunder. Ooh. Well, it's certainly working. I paid no further attention to the message and continued on. Where could she be? I tore down the hall past a jazz club, climbing center and spa. However, my search came short. Atrium, maybe? Upon entering the atrium, I saw her sitting by her lonesome in the center. Kanon. Before I could confront her again, a ringing sound played and an announcement followed. Dong, dong, dong. It is now 9 a.m. of the second day. Please make your way to the second floor atrium for a special announcement. Oh, shit. Kanon! I feel like... Why is Kanon so sus, girl? Are you... I feel... I don't think she's a mastermind, but I feel like she's a traitor. You know? For one, nobody else had personal belongings besides her. And even her defense was, I have it because I'm a photographer, but, like, Ashley's a jockey and, like, I'm whatever. And we didn't get anything, and I don't think anyone else got anything besides the clothes on their back. So, yeah, I feel like she's a traitor. You know, and she was here before the announcement. Like, girl. And, like, just that whole, like, scene before was just, yeah, it's got me thinking, babe. The few students that were already on the second floor made their way over quickly. Ashley, Art, and Cyrus. Hey, did you all see my message? It was super cool, right? Yes, hello, right back at you. Oh, you're so sweet. Cool, it works! Yeah, that's so awesome! Well, at least you discovered something from Art's larking about. The rest of the students from downstairs arrived shortly after. Lyle, Missy, Forte, Say, and Pandora. Now what could this be? It's me, baby girl. I'm your present. Maybe some third floor opened up? That would prove helpful. I haven't found much on my end. Whatever it is, can't they just use the message system thing instead of make us walk all the way up here? Oh, is this the mascot reveal? I don't know if it's Monica or someone else. But yeah. With all students gathered in the atrium once again, the bronze globe projected an emblem. But this emblem was different. And the voice that announced the following was different. Yes, it is. Welcome. I don't know if this is like a different person, so I'm just gonna give them the Monokuma voice. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us today, and I hope you've been enjoying your special vacation away from it all. His voice was more high energy, like some sort of radio host or sports announcer. This is an extra special announcement for the students here with us today. You've been cordially invited to play a heart-pounding, soul-sinking, excitement-inducing game! A game? Like Pokemon Go? That's right! A game! And not just any game! This is the beyond universal, glamorously popular game that many students like yourselves get the privilege to play! Why yes, it's the Mutual Killing Game! Mutual Killing Game? Ah, yes, the Mutual Killing Game. A game of hope and despair. A game of allies and betrayal. A game of cause and consequence. It's so boring! Yes, indeed. You're all gathered here today by your own volition to participate in the festivities. To sign up for the presentation bonus and to sign yourself to the exclusive game of life and death itself. Upon hearing that detail, I saw the other students' faces go pale with shock. We were all thought to be gathered in a place of safety. That idea was apparently a farce. What the hell is happening? My cry was futile. The announcement was completely automated, and the horrible things it was saying didn't stop. This delightful game will take place over 7 days in the very hall you explored just a day ago. If you would like to leave earlier, then follow this one very simple rule. Kill a fellow student without getting caught. Try to leave by any other means or result in consequences, as some of you may have learned firsthand from a little jolt of discovery. And all I can't see why you'd want to leave anyway. Inside you have all sorts of lovely comforting amenities. Live a luxurious life within these wonderful walls. That is, if you can survive. If you want to kill without getting caught, the ultimate prize, an amazing prize, the fitting of an ultimate soon to awaits the victor. I know, it's a lot of information to take in all at once, I know. You can calm down, take notes. Just just give me a second. We want you to absorb this information for the remainder of the day, so relax this small lounge. Go climbing! But tomorrow, the real fun will begin! The announcement ended on one final disgusting note before cutting out. The class was in absolute shock. No way! It can't be! Wait! What is this? Sick, twisted jokes is what it is. Everyone was murmuring amongst themselves. There isn't anyone who would take that dreadful announcement seriously, is there? Pandora voiced a question at the back of everyone's minds. How could one? It's merely an awful jest. There's no way any of us could commit such an act against friends. Who said we were friends? Oh, of course you fucking are. You're the fucking antagonist, aren't you? You're just such a fucking antagonist. Ooh, bitch, you wanna speak up there? You wanna say that to my motherfucking face? Say that fucking again. Yeah, we may not be your friends, but we are our friends. You can stay in your little corner there and just fuck off. Who knows? Maybe one of you is the puppet master running this shtick. This turned out to be more interesting than that diffuse and electrocuting door puzzle. This ARG is fun. Oh, go fuck yourself. Can someone, if one of you kill Lyle, I feel like I wouldn't vote for you. This is not a fucking game, Lyle. Lyle, what on earth are you talking about? You think this is a game? What else could I be talking about? I'm the ultimate puzzle master. Life is a game to me. Being a participant here is merely a simple test of my skills. I'll figure this puzzle out yet. Don't worry. Ooh. Oof. That's fucked up. Fuck you, Lyle. The rest of us were paralyzed in the atrium. The immense gravity of the situation was oppressive. No one said a word. Eyes were anxiously darting around the room to see who took the announcement seriously and who didn't. To think, just this morning we were having a communal breakfast. The atmosphere was unbearably heavy. I stood there in a cold sweat. I was dumbfounded. It was a killing game, specifically targeting ultimate students. It was selfish to think of this during a moment when all our lives were potentially in danger, but I really didn't belong here. Oof. Ooh. What's in the middle? Isn't that the end of the prologue then? Guess we're hopping in chapter 1. And I probably should have continued after last episode because then I would have gone here. But whatever. Woo! Oh my god, are we getting an intro? Oh my god, whoa! Danganronpa. Whoa, they look so cool. Zero? Hi! Missy Vesper, my wife. Our Campiano. Seikono. Hey, my husband. He's not proud of himself, but whoa. Oh dear. Oh Jesus Christ. This looks so cool. Ashley Westbridge. Whoa, Ashley, you looking good! Kanon Ota. Forte. Hey, Forte! Pandora Espere. Lyle Termina. Ooh. Isn't it weaker? I should have never lost. Is that not the symbol? I'm not gonna die at it. Nightmare. And. Ooh. That was fun! Oh my god, that was so good. Shout out to the creators. Oh my god. I mean, obviously, shout out to the creators. You may now view the student roster from the main menu. Oh, thank you. So cool. Lyle's was given Byakuya vibes. Isn't Byakuya's splash art literally him on a throne? Lyle, babe. Definitely the antagonist. Undeterred by the horrifying announcement, Lyle left the atrium in an almost giddy manner, a smirk painted on his face in stark contrast to our own astonished expressions. So, we're stuck in this weird luxury mansion for 7 days, huh? And what happens after that, huh? What's 7 days anyway? It shouldn't be too hard not to kill anyone during that time, right? You made it this far. Art chuckled nervously, but the fact that such an inaccessible requirement like that existed in the first place was difficult to come to terms with. One very simple rule: kill a fellow student without getting caught. What kind of awful rule is that? Please don't choke about the matter. Don't leave it to your head so hastily. I know the announcement rules didn't outright state we were necessarily needed to kill anyone to begin with. Perhaps lied us onto something regarding the ARG angle. Besides, the risk isn't nearly pressing enough to encourage drastic action. Despite the loophole Missy mentioned, the pressure of a killing game being presented loomed over us, crushing whatever sense of comfort we initially had. There's no use for us to be glaring at each other in silence. We ought to continue the mansion investigation. Missy shook off the terrible feeling and went on her own to search once more, because she's a girl boss and I love her. Investigate? How could she ask such a thing after something so scary just happened? Being able to stay composed like that at a time like this. Missy's uneasily shaken, huh? Which has nothing to say about Lyle, who is excited. With nothing left to do, we departed from the atrium. But the voice continued to haunt me as I left the room behind. Woo! Echo, I'm a ghost! Go fuck yourself! An awful cackle rang in my ears, filling me with dread. Upon leaving the atrium, the others dissolved into their own disoriented thoughts. With the foyer door barring any chance of exit, all we could do was wait. Wait. All we could do was wait for tomorrow, and tomorrow the real fun would begin. A so-called game with an odd emphasis on ultimate students. What horrible thing could possibly be in store for us? I feel like I was being suffocated by the decorated walls and furniture, the decorated students, and their achievements. What had I gotten myself into? I felt close to Ashley to drift away from the atrium, dragging my feet through the hallways. Echo, are you okay? Of course I'm fucking not, girl. They just got announced that we're in a fucking killing game. I don't know. Some announcement, huh? Yeah, I'm still reeling from being surrounded by students with super talents. Right. Honestly, I'm just really worried about you. Me? Yeah, the whole killing game's centered around ultimate title stuff too, so I hope you're not dragged into it. Echo, you need to worry about me. I'm a lot tougher than you think. I'm literally a girl boss. I've fallen off my horse more times than I can count. Did I just get up and get back in the saddle? I can't help it. It might be a fluke or some kind of cruel joke, but what if it's not? Sorry, I know there's no use in making myself sick with worry. Don't fret about that. It makes sense. This strange situation will make anyone nervous. But, look, I'm not going anywhere. If anything happens to me, I'm not going down without a fight. And you're my best friend. I don't think being friends with a little worrier is any trouble at all. Ashley tried to reassure me multiple times that she wasn't going to get wrapped up in this absurd killing game, but despite her stubbornness, my heart sank further and further into darkness. Knowing such a game was thrusted upon us in the first place was too awful to bear. Bear! Did you say bear? I'm a bear! I didn't want Ashley to reassure me that she wasn't going to die. I wanted to hear that the killing game wasn't real at all. Ash, would you mind if I had some time alone? I'm still feeling overwhelmed. Oh, of course. I understand. In that case, I'll spend time to explore the mansion a little. I'll always be around if you need anything. I'm near this new sprite. She looks cute. Take care of Echo. Ashley departed for the study, and I went back to my personal room, where I cried in the sheets, and I just... my mascara ran, and it was just the worst. It was all too much. I threw myself on the bed and let my body slowly sink into the comforter, and as I sank into my thoughts, I went over the events and suspended vacation in my head. I woke up in an unknown room, with nothing in my possession, and in a panic threw the door open to find my best friend, Ashley Westbridge, the ultimate... Oh, shit. We're getting, like, a quiz here? Trivia! Did you remember everything? Pop quiz! Were you actually paying attention? Ashley Westbridge, the ultimate jockey. That's right. She's the ultimate jockey. Supposedly won 84% of her races, whatever that meant. Regardless, she neglected to tell me of such a thing during our friendship. Ashley and I teamed up to explore what we discovered to be a mansion. After meeting a handful of students, we discovered 9 out of 10 of them had something called an ultimate talent. There's someone who doesn't have one. Gee, I wonder who it is. Maybe it's Kanon? I mean, I don't know, maybe she was just fucking around with the camera. No. That's right. Within our group, I discovered I was the only one without some sort of ultimate talent. I want to speculate that perhaps I had no memory of such things, but in all honesty, I wasn't even able to list any interesting memories pertaining to an ultimate talent. I was in a state of disarray. After being overwhelmed with the intense talent that everyone encompassed, I felt an urge to escape. I raced before his main doors and I was electrocuted, pummeled, shown the right way out. Monokuma just came out and he was like, "Oh, silly Echo, come over here. This isn't the right way." And he shoves me down the trash. That's right. Upon grabbing the door handle, a shock was sent through me, causing me to pass out. I lost consciousness and woke up sometime later in Forte's room. I could never forget that. After the shock, the rest of the students became concerned. Our group split up the next morning and searched the mansion for any signs of a trap. In the middle of a search, we were summoned to the second floor atrium. There, we heard some horrific news. The horrific news was, "We're part of a killing game. We're not real. We're here to join the preservation project." We're part of a killing game. That's right. A strange announcement informed us we were to be trapped here for 7 days, and the means of escape was to kill someone. Yeah, but only 7 days, babe. You can keep your knife in your pants. Come on. I imagine that they're gonna, provide motives and stuff. Not to mention that the real fun would begin tomorrow. It was also strange. Almost unreal. No, I just wish it were unreal. I just want to go back home. I wanted to go back to the comfort of complacency and knowing my place. It's not real, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real! Before I knew it, I had fallen asleep, lost in my thoughts. More fucking friend. Jib visual. Says money and cheese and grapes. Jinbin, I don't freaking know how to pronounce that. Chapter 1, Day 2. I opened my eyes. The clock on my bedside table read 12 o'clock. Oh, I must have dozed off a little. Why can't this weird situation be a dream already? I stared blankly around my personal room. I guess I could take a walk to get my mind off things. I made my way to the foyer inside again. Grandia's foyer was empty, making me feel smaller against its elaborate decor. I dawdled around for a spell, thinking of what to do, when I heard a small conversation in the dining hall. Have a look at this. Oh. Ooh. That's interesting. That's a cool, thing. It was Pandora and Say. I paused at the doorway. It seemed they're in the middle of something. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, it's lovely. The engraving is just immaculate. My sister gave it to me ages ago. I was wondering if you'd like it? Uh-huh. Why me? Were you wanting something in return? Nothing of the sort. I just think as a watchmaker, you would have a rich eye for detail. I believe you could give this piece the care it needs. I don't know. If it's good for my sister, wouldn't you want to keep it? I'm afraid I can't quite put it to good enough use. I cherish it, but if someone else could appreciate it more than I, who am I to keep it away from her? Oh. I'll try to take care of it. Thank you. Aw. Even after a pressing situation made itself known, it seemed Pandora wanted to get along with everyone, even the most timid person in some way or another. I left them alone. Aw. I stepped back into the center of the foyer. Wonder how everyone else is doing. Ooh! We had a free time! You're not gonna make me choose between the besties. Okay, so, but I love all these people. You can't make me choose. Ashton's the bestie, and Missy's my wife, and Forte is we're going steady, you know. No, I feel okay, Forte. Fine, since you're a recent simp. Forte's probably in the theater. Come on, I gotta go see my boyfriend. Welcome to the stage, Echo. I was just admiring the selection of props backstage. Would you like to try some? I really tried on some hats and masks with Forte. Oh, very bonding. This killing game. It can't be our reality, can it? Excuse me, just thinking out loud. That's okay. I was wondering the same thing. I mean, the preservation project. What am I saying? They can't be related. Surely the group has been infiltrated and is pulling a horrible prank. Although I can't say I enjoy the perpetrator's flavor of humor. What is the preservation project anyway? It's a group that provides safe housing for ultimate students, protecting them from extreme natural disasters. It had a reputation for taking in small groups of students at a time, since the news of it had passed along solely by word of mouth. Once enough students signed up, the number of them were let in. In our case, the message got to the 10 of us. Word of mouth? Yes, a lot of ultimate students often flock together in small communities within their area, since they're often outcast for the average people. I personally heard it when they acquired an ultimate radio host to help spread the message to my community. I can recall it with clarity. His voice is boisterous and engaging, and not unlike that strange announcement. Despite that, it was a modest arrangement overall. There seemed to be constrained effort to not spread the word far and wide, which is strange considering the varying range of students and talents around the world. Wouldn't you think the group would extend this offer to more ultimates? I guess I just feel a little deliberate. Listen to me jawing away. No, you're giving me information.
I like hanging out with you, cause you're nice.
Don't mind my pedantic thoughts, just trying to make sense of this is all. No, I honestly, I mean, I like hearing this, so I'd probably go through a similar thought process, so, you know. Forte quieted down as he continued to expect the costumes backstage. Ultimate communities. I think Forte was spending time with me and left the theater. Ooh, more free time? Oh my god. I want to sit. Okay. Do we get to hang out with all of them? Oh my god. Say with Missy. I know I said I'd probably hang out with someone else, but I'd probably hang out with Cyrus because Missy's giving like either a late game death or a survivor. Probably survivor, but you know, copium. I can't sit still knowing there are questions to be answered. Would you like to join me in an investigation?
Yes, I would. I would.
I helped Missy search every corner of the foyer to know about. But it's fine because we got to bond. No, don't be upset, baby.
You know, at least I'm here, and you know, you're here, and we're together.
That was kind of a heavy sigh. Are you okay? I'm not immune to the pressure of the situation we found ourselves in. And I must confess to me if you allow me to think aloud for a moment.
Of course I will allow you to think aloud. Just talk to me.
I intended doing the preservation project as part of their operating group. Once I heard about it, I thought my skills would prove useful. Really? What do you think about it? What do you think about it now? I'm convinced the group must have been infiltrated. The group is known for bringing in many talents from across the world. For starters, I know the preservation project safe house is a large building with many wings for each group of ultimate students. The groups are divided by windows of time the students signed up. In our case, we all signed up within a relatively close time frame, creating a group of 10. The individual groups are often offered a class project to work on together, utilizing all unique skills in their pool. These projects apparently have varying results, given the fact that each group may or may not be composed of incompatible talents. Regardless, the end products are usually very unique. Wow, that sounds interesting actually. Certainly, it would have been an amusing and challenging experience to participate as well, but alas, other ultimate students, huh? I'd let Misty continue investigating in peace. I'm just gonna get to hang out with all of them? Can I hang out with you? See if Kanon's in any mood to talk. Yeah, I want to get to know more about her. Oh. Okay. I made her way over to her personal listed room in the living quarters and knocked lightly. Kanon? No response either then. Usually out being difficult to find, or she didn't want to be bothered. Whatever the case, I moved on. Damn it! Did I waste my time? Dang. I wonder how Ash is doing. Come on, let's go visit the bestie. And after that, if we have... that was probably a waste. Damn it!
Gotta hang out with Cyrus.
Hey Echo, I'm just reading about this painter named Marcel Otterstone. Apparently people think very highly of their work. Would you like to see? I learned about a Renaissance painter thanks to Ashley. Thanks for telling me knowledge, girl. So, how are you feeling? I'm feeling a bit better. I took a walk to clear my head a little. Glad to hear it. Last thing I was wanting for you to get all worked up. Ash, I'm curious. How did you hear about the preservation project? I heard about it by word of mouth. I have some ultimate talent colleagues that were talking about a preservation project, so I signed up for it along with my friend, the ultimate race car driver. Wow, jockey and race car driver? That's a pretty high-stakes tag team. Well, you know how it goes. Birds of a feather flock together. But I can't help but wonder if he made it in or not. I'm sure he did. He's probably just in a different group. Maybe. It just... Last time I spoke with him, we got in a huge fight. Aww. I actually didn't seem to want to talk anymore. Sorry if I brought up something painful. No, it's okay. Fights happen when people are close. It's just a fact of life, I suppose. We've had our pictures pass, but I've usually worked through them. Remember when I dropped your mouth? I still have that bug. We worked pretty hard to band together in that Kitsune faction. Although it's a little too awkward to drink out of. I knew it was your favorite, so I did my best. Thanks, Echo. I appreciate what you're trying to say. Don't worry about my silly little fight. I'll get over it. I said goodbye and let her have some alone time. Okay, we are just getting to know everyone. Cyrus, Dirk. My husband. I'll look for Cyrus. Love, baby, honey pie, where did you go? Ooh. I mean, this is bad and everything. You wanna take your shit off? Hello, Echo. Have you come to relax for a bit in the spa? Feel free to join me. Oh, I'll feel free, baby. I settled in with Cyrus for a relaxing moment. Cyrus, what do you know about the Preservation Project? Oh, just as much as any other student who signed up. It's a group that protects ultimate students from extreme natural disaster. To preserve humanity's future. It's presumed that that's their goal, as the name implies. Huh. That's as much as I know, too. It'd be unfortunate to lose people who benefit the world, right? That makes sense. What do you think about this? I sighed. He's right. Hey, the scenario we found ourselves is... It feels the very opposite of saving ultimate students. It's terrible building excitement and hopes of safety only to crush those feelings in a terrible mess-up game. I couldn't wrap my head around the idea. A more than reasonable observation. It's cruel, isn't it? Most of all, I was still confused as to why and how I found myself here. In that case, what do you think of the others? Huh? What about them? Well, our associates all found their way here for some reason or another, isn't that right? No one would want to join a killing game voluntarily, that much is obvious. But I'd say if the former were true, that they joined to become part of humanity's future. Pandora seems keen on the idea that our talent can induce worldly benefit and change. Do you think such a thing could happen? I mean, yeah. I suppose so. Why not? Sarah chuckled faintly. Hello, hi, please. Yeah, hi. Okay. I need water. Holy shit, you're so pretty. Why not? How optimistic. Oh, yeah, it might be a lot of hope from the scenario we're in. No, it's good. It's good of you to maintain that spirit that anything is possible.
Yeah. Maybe you think so.
Sarge flashed a pleasant smile, very pleasant smile, holy shit, before reclining back on the spa chair in silence. After a beat, I felt myself out as Sarge continued to enjoy his time at the spa. Damn it, I didn't see him shirtless, goddamn. Art can't piano. I wonder if Art is okay. Art, babe, how's it going? You doing your golf and shit? Oh, you're in the climbing center. That makes sense. Echo, want to see how high I can climb? You want to see how high I can get, baby? And I'm not just talking about climbing. Safety first, though, of course. I watched Art struggle with the ropes and harnesses before giving up on the idea of climbing altogether. love that. So weird. Is it weird? Killing game is so weird. What's on your mind? This game thing. The announcement said it was a game, but it's not a very fun premise, you know what I'm saying? A huge mansion or whatever just for the 10 of us to play a killing game. It seems, I don't know, expensive. That's what you're worrying about? Is that it must have been so much money for the people to make this? I love where your priorities are, Camp. I mean, art, you know, whatever. What do you mean? This place is huge. I would have thought maybe more people would be involved by the looks of it. Not that I want a lot of people in Killing Game. Yeah, I thought there'd be 16 people. Not that I would know how Killing Game works. No, I don't watch Song of What are you talking about? You say a lot of people, but are ultimate students really so common? Yes and no. I'm familiar with Ash's name only because it's been changed in sport, but I know zilch about photography. I think you just have to be in the right circles. And to put it in perspective, there are billions of people on the planet. It only seems like a lot of ultimate students in the moment since we're all gathered up. That's true. Well, at least you don't have to worry about this ultimate talent stuff. It's tiring sometimes. Our phone usually quiet for a spell. Anyway, doesn't look like I can figure out this coding business. Catch you later! Oh, he doesn't like getting serious. I can delay it. I'll give me a quick nod as dipped out of the climbing center. Guess we have to. I wonder what Lyle's up to. Probably not gonna be able to find him. It's fucking nowhere. Ah, where'd you go, you stupid little bastard? I wandered the first and second hallways in search of Lyle, but failed to find him. I guess he's off solving the killing game puzzle. Better let him get to it. What'd I do? Oh! By clicking the wheel thingy, you can remove the UI. It's so cool. Wish I knew that sooner! I think that's everyone. I learned a bit more about this preservation project and how the others found their way to this place. Despite that, I was still left pondering my purpose here. After spending some time with my fellow classmates, I habitually wandered back to my personal room. But upon entering, I realized I didn't have any personal pets with which to pass the time, so I stepped right back out into the hall to see if anyone wanted to socialize. Oh! Can I hang out with you too? Oh my god! Incidentally, I came across Say and Kanon on their way from the foyer in the halls. Hey Say, Kanon. I was about to go to the dining hall. Did you want to come? We just left the dining hall. Oh. I see, sorry. Since silence for half a minute. Well, I should go. Say shuttled off, leaving me and Kanon to fill the empty air. She went right back out to the foyer to who knows where. Huh? Say's personal room is right here. Maybe she wants to spend time in one of the activity rooms? Maybe. Conversation came to a stalemate. I'm just being cautious. Kanon turned and withdrew to her personal room. Without a deep breath, I didn't know I was holding in. Kanon tires me out. Oh, jeez. Don't be so rude. I heard that, you fucking bitch. I made my way to the dining hall, running to Ashley along the way. We greeted each other in a rather unusual manner before sitting down with the other students who had already settled in for a meal. Ah, Echo and Ashley, feel free to join us. We're just getting started. It's always a pleasure to eat with you. How have you been faring since this morning? I'm feeling much better, thank you. Pleased to hear it. We sat at the head of this table. Art and Cyrus sat across from each other, with Ashley sitting next to Cyrus. I shuffled in, sitting next to Art and across from Ashley. Man, what kind of class only has 5 students? One that's been disillusioned by a strange game, apparently. Yes, it's a little disheartening to see only half of our group gathered here. Well, it isn't strictly required that we all have dinner together. I saw Say and Kanon in passing. They must have had their share already, and were on their way out. Say's a pretty shy girl, so I can understand perhaps she didn't want to be around a large group of people. And Kanon, she's awfully mysterious. Well, there's no use in wondering about them. They can do whatever they please, so we shouldn't question their actions. Even if they're suspicious? And for that matter, doesn't the killing game frighten any of you? I voiced the question that had been ruling my thoughts. I mean, there's really no one capable of that sort of thing, is there? My question was met with silence. Yeah, Echo, you should have shut your mouth. Echo, I understand you might be afraid right now, but it won't do you any good to worry. You're only going to run yourself ragged, thinking about the frightful possibilities. I know, Missy. Yeah, Missy's right. It's just a dumb announcement out of nowhere. So what's the threat, right? None of us are going to kill each other. Precisely. We shouldn't make ourselves sick with anxiety for something that hasn't invoked any consequences. Not yet. What's this word, killing game? Why would they give us such nice amenities? Why not just throw us in a locked, creepy building? Wouldn't that pressure us into further killing each other? To escape an unknown, scary building? Actually, what if the prize is that we get to own this mansion? That'd be a pretty sick prize. I wonder. Regardless, we shouldn't dwell on the specifics of something so mysterious and harmless. Let's just enjoy each other's company and the fixing of this mansion to its fullest. Thank you for the encouraging words, Missy. And Missy will get so shook up, she's the definition of keeping it cool! Yeah, 'cause she's cool. She's my wife. She's my wife, Art. Step it! When the atmosphere lightened up, we continued our dinner with lively chatter. I think it'll have this positive energy surrounding me. Where's Pandora? Pandora. Oh fuck. Pandora's not dead, is she? Oh fuck. Is she dead? Pandora, where the fuck did you go? I was in the dead girl this morning. Come on, get back here. Don't leave me. After dinner, we all divided throughout the evening up with our own activities. Ashley and I walked over to the living quarters to the rest of the evening. But before we went to our respective rooms, Ashley pulled me over at the end of the living quarters hallway. Ash, what's up? Echo, I've been thinking, and I don't know how to say this. It's a killing game. It has me really worried. An ultimate battle royale? Just saying that is ridiculous. This is some sort of themed ARG or weird elaborate prank. I was kidding around, but Ashley remained still with a serious demeanor. Well, you're here, aren't you? How else would you explain your high school plaque on your personal room door? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it has Echo's own, like, high school plaque, so, like, I don't get it. So, either it's someone from their school, or it's, like... Huh? Sure, it's a little strange, but that can mean anything. I was probably just mistaken for a different student in my high school. You know what I think it means? It means I was right. Echo, being involved with me only results in ultimate levels of trouble. This game that's specifically curated for ultimate students managed to gain a collateral student participant simply by association. Me. Ash! What are you saying? I don't want you to worry about me. Yes, I can protect myself, but it's more than that. I remember that night. That night you dropped me off after we had dinner. You couldn't walk me to my house. I did in fact make it to the house in one piece, but when I looked out back in the street, I noticed something strange. I saw smoke. It was coming from the direction you dropped me off, so I assumed the worst. I wanted to run out there and see what had happened, but the only thing I remember after that was a sharp pain and then... black. Right, I must have been a target or something. Someone must have subdued and captured me, and at the same time, you as well. Whoever did this. It seemed they wanted to cover all their bases, which meant if you saw anything that night, you had to be taken also. Comes with the thought. The problem was, I didn't see a thing happen that night. Echo, I can protect myself, but I want you to keep your distance so whatever happens to me doesn't come to harm you as well. What? Okay, Ashley, no! This is not how to do this! If anything, we should be sticking even closer together, especially in this situation! Girl, you're gonna die! You're giving death flags! Stop it! How can you say that? We're best friends! I can't abandon you at a time like this! I need you to let me be alone. It's for your safety. It's not safe to split up, Ash! It hurts me to even think about it, but I don't want you to be in danger because of your relation to me as a close friend. I couldn't believe what was happening. Ash was painted with remorse. You're gonna die, Ash! No! Stop it! You're gonna stay with me! We're besties forever! She only wanted to keep me safe, but in return, it meant we need to be apart. Ashley gave me one last hug before returning to her room for the night. Ashley! I hung my head in despair. Why did this have to happen? I clenched my fists in frustration. Damn it! I pounded the wall, trying to process everything. I heard a gentle voice. So sorry for what just happened. I twirled around to find the source of the voice a few paces behind me. Okay, thank God, Pandora, you're alive. It was Pandora. Her voice was barely above a whisper. Pandora, you heard our conversation? I apologize. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was only nearby because I wanted to talk to you privately. Me? I'm popular today. Yes, I was wondering. Does this message mean anything to you? Ooh, what does that say? Pandora pulled a small piece of paper out of her pocket. This note had 2 small symbols on it, along with some text. If you recognize one of the symbols depicted, then you have finally found me and are safe. Please do not speak of this note's existence. Trust no one but yourself. Huh? If you recognize one of the symbols depicted, then you have finally found me and are safe. What? Please don't speak of this note's existence. Trust no one but yourself. Upon closer inspection, the symbols were similar to the ones the announcement showed. What does this mean? Do you recognize either of them? I can't say that I do. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was confused by the contents of the note, so I was hoping someone could help me. In particular, I was wondering what the note meant by "you're safe." Maybe it's like for the traders? Based on what's shown in the note itself, the 2 symbols could get interest. It seemed there could be someone here who might be connected to whoever's controlling the announcements. Basically, there might be a spy. I thought the same, but I wish the implications weren't so. Where did you find that? It was in my apron pocket since I woke. I don't know how it got there. I don't recall putting anything like this in my pocket. I took the note back away in her apron pocket. However, that wasn't really what I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to say, I feel like you're a very special person. Aww? I can't really explain it, but I feel a strong aura about you. Aww? What does it mean? Oh, thank you? She smiled and went on. Echo, you might think you're being an ultimate student is some kind of extravagant existence, but you forget there's beauty in the ordinary as well. Even if we do have ultimate talents, we're still regular people just like you. Waking up with bedheads, sometimes showing up late to our appointments. We're just a little more preoccupied with one particular thing than most others. Thank you, Pandora. Pandora managed to quell a bit of worry in my heart. But it is a pity, wondering what happened between you and Ashley. I don't know what to think anymore. One moment, Missy is telling me not to believe a word the announcement says, and another moment, Ash is cutting ties with me in a firm belief of the dangers of the game. What am I supposed to do? I felt my throat begin to choke. Oh, wait, Sole. Echo. I don't think it's my place to say. However, this is but a bump in the road. Ashley will always be your friend, no matter what. And it may be difficult to determine what's in store for us ahead, so we must keep our faith and live one moment at a time. Ashley's gonna die. Ashley's gonna die. I know Ashley's gonna die because it's like she'll always be your friend. But Echo is so nice and pure and just like. Let's go to dim as Pandora smiled at me one last time. Dong, bing, bong. It's now 9 p.m. Nighttime will begin at 10 p.m. Facilities will be closed until 7 a.m. the next morning. And the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Oh dear, it looks like nighttime has come. Well then, Newt. Echo, gonna say more random French words. And please, don't tell anyone about this note. She's giving death flags, but I feel like Ashley's giving more death flags. I don't want either of them to die, though. They're besties. They're my besties. I don't want to cause any unnecessary trouble. I feel like this note is the key to many mysteries of this place. I nodded. This note was odd, but I couldn't find it in me to outright doubt Pandora. Good night to you too, Pandora. We both returned to our personal rooms to pass over the night. I've recorded 15 minutes, but like... I should probably stop, right? You know what? Fuck this. Fuck you, future cow. I'm gonna record more. Because, it's getting good. I stared blankly at the dim ceiling, letting my mind wander aimlessly through the news I learned today. But nothing really stuck. Words and conversations and thoughts flew by as I let my heavy eyes close. The one thought that pervaded the others was, what would be awaiting us tomorrow? Someone's gonna die. Before I knew it, I'd fallen into a deep sleep. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die tonight. Day 3. Who is it? Just rip off the band-aid. Rip it off, please. Just tell me it's Ashley. Or Pandora. Or just one of the two. One of those two have to die. I opened my eyes to the now familiar colors of the room. Looked at the clock on my bedside table. 7:28. I turned off the alarm before it rang and suddenly got out of bed. Only 2 days had passed, and I found myself beginning to acclimate to the sleep schedule. I splashed my face with the cold water, the icy sting charging my nerves for a sharp awakening. I wonder if anyone's in the dining hall for breakfast yet. Okay, then the music was scaring me. We're getting back to happy music now. One's dead, right? I made my way to the dining hall, stopping in the foyer for a moment to gaze at the mysterious, electrifying doorway. In the dining hall were a few early risers just serving breakfast. Good morning! Good morning, Echo. Please help yourself.
Hey, babe. I made some muffins with citrus today. Hopefully it'll energize you.
I think like a hearty, satisfying breakfast to start the day. Oh, love that all my favorite people are here. Ooh, really with the same crew as last night. Except, I guess Ashley was switching for Pandora? Hurt when Art mentioned Ashley. Pandora must have noticed since that close to me.
Here, I made some lemon squares just for you.
Ashley told me in passing you liked lemon. She did? So Ashley was still looking out for me. Thanks, Pandora. Can you tell her thank you for me as well?
Of course.
We continued our leisurely breakfast as we all shook off the night's slumber. No one else came in during the length of our stay in the dining hall, however. Is now. Are we getting a motive? Okay. I'll save for the motive then. It's now 9 a.m. Please assemble in the second floor atrium for a special announcement. After the announcement ended, I mechanically started to get up from my seat when Art loudly kicked his feet up on the table. No way! Art leaned back in his chair and pouted. We're not going to listen to your creepy announcements, you hear? He waggled his finger aimlessly at the ceiling. Ooh! Wonder what will happen if we refuse to assemble. Do we want to test this passive protest? Why not? I'm curious as well.
Hey, isn't this dangerous? I agree, it might be risky.
Only risk so far has been from when Echo actively tried to escape. For the past 4 hours have been nothing but casual to us. However, after a moment of silence, the painting above the fireplace switched to the announcement emblem. It was the Killing Game announcer.
So, welcome to day 3!
So it plays regardless. I sat down and allowed the announcement to start our morning.
Are you all comfortable? Having nice breakfast? Having fun swimming in? That's a great day here! Today we'll be reviewing the general rules relative to our lovely Killing Game. They're as follows.
Students will enjoy an idyllic life within the apothegm walls for a duration of 7 hours. Yeah, I was thinking, like, what about, isn't there, like, school rules? Activity amenities are open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Breaking major assets, kitchen refrigerator, theater lights, etc. is strictly prohibited. 4. At the end of 7 days, whoever survives is awarded the ultimate prize. To expedite the process towards getting the ultimate prize, one must kill a fellow student without getting caught.
And to get the ball rolling and exploding, a special music will be provided to exercise your minds. Today's force motive question is, are your talents a true representation of who you are? Who are you beyond your talent?
Ooh.
Still upon these brain-teasing inquiries as you all carry on with your communal lives. And whoever actually went to Atrium gets a special gift. Yeah, I know, I'm so generous. No one wants to go to the second floor to hear an announcement. That's a sneak attack after all. So whoever follow the rules got a little something, if you know what I mean. Sadly, there are no developments by today's end. There will be serious repercussions. You'll all suffer the consequences and be executed for failing to participate in the game.
Oh, that's the motive. So
if you don't kill a motherfucker right now, you're all gonna fucking die. So boring. Check your bracelets. They all contain a lethal dose of complex 53. 53. Just like the damn Killing Game. I'm just the knock you on to the next life in less than a minute.
Huh? I flipped my bracelet over to see a small vial of clear liquid attached to a control clip. Our bracelets had these things this whole time?
That's the last resort. I don't really want to use this. You all really bore me. If you're so fucking boring, I'm just like, oh well, whatever. So, come on, you all! Make it happen! Chop chop!
It was our announcement cut out, and the painting returned to its original form. So, the thing they're giving us to motivate murder is a question, and also the time limit.
If you want to kill another fucker!
And the threat of a clear liquid that is claimed to be a deadly toxic gas. As far as I know, such a chemical by the name of Complex 53 does not exist. It might just be like water, or like a prop or something, and to release it only at the end of the day if nothing happens? I don't know, seems kind of weak. I furrowed my brow. I recall what Missy said yesterday, but the risk wasn't high enough to do something so drastic. A question was hardly reason to bar, not to mention a small vial of liquid. As for the other provided motive, as it were, I don't understand. Are we meant to discuss the question with each other? Perhaps. Unless anyone has any skeletons in the closet, I believe it is only fair to share thoughts on the subject. Sheepishly stuck my head, but Missy caught me. Echo, why don't you lead us in our discussion? Missy, I love you, but I don't have a talent. You're the most qualified, considering since you sit in a rather gray area when it comes to ultimate talents. Which isn't to say you're not included, but I think you have the most neutral viewpoint that is appropriate for judgment. Sure, if you say so. If you don't want to, it's not necessary. It's alright. I have to admit, I'm pretty curious now. Well, let's see what everyone has to say. Pandora.
Who am I beyond my talent? Honestly, I wouldn't be anything without baking. Even in another life, I think I would always find my way back to baking. It's just in my soul. I think at the core of it, such an activity represents all I care for in life. The simplicity in sharing good food with friends. To make something infused with love, and to bring that joy to others. It's quite a special feeling, is it not?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Listen to me, being so sentimental.
You really love baking, huh?
Oh, it's everything!
Okay, let's hear art. Is being a pro golfer a true representation of who I am? I don't really get it. I mean, I think it is. I haven't really expanded my interests outside of what I know, which is golf, so I can't really say anything else that encompasses who I am. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think so. If you try something new now, I think it'd be a bit disorienting to fail at said activity since you're not ultra skilled in it. Oh yeah, that does make sense. It's like gifted burnout kid syndrome. Well, ultimate golfer or not. Yeah, I like playing golf. I think I got too good at sport, but I knew I liked it all this time and stuck around with it. Never really thought of the other stuff. Yeah, there we go. I guess this is cinnamon. Thanks, Echo. Cyrus. So, Cyrus. Yes? Don't look at me like that. What does being the ultimate charisma entail? Why, it's a mystifying ability to draw people towards me with little to no effort. You got that right, sonny boy. Or so I've been told. It's the humble thing about it. We're just like, or so I've been told, you know. It's just like the effortless air about it. It's just like, ooh. Some might equate the word charisma with charm, and in turn think that charisma has to do with good looks, beautiful voice, and overflowing wealth. And luckily, I have all of those. However, I think charisma actually lies simply in having a good soul. People are swayed by those with a kind soul, be it they have good intentions to follow through on, or bad actions to take advantage of. I found myself absorbed in Cyrus' statement, absorbed in his lips. Does he have lips? I don't know, but I want to kiss whatever is there. I might even say you're rather charismatic yourself, Echo. Oh. You're charismatic. Are you flirting right now? Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far. Nonsense. I welcome your presence. It's calming. Ooh. I feel a little embarrassed after being given such a kind praise from the one so-called ultimate charisma himself. So with that in mind, with that, your new sexy little thingy you. How would you describe your personality and talent? Not sure. It's always difficult to talk about yourself. You know, unless you're using like random adjectives like, cool and smart and I like reading. Though I suppose I do like going with the flow. I guess the word could be cooperative? Ooh. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Missy Vesper, the love of my life. I keep saying Vesper, but it's Vesper. I need to know the last name of the woman I'm gonna marry. I mean, depends on who's taking whose last name. I mean, I'd like her last name. Clammy Vesper. That's a sick ass name. What do you think? Political tactician, huh? It's not glamorous. I'm often tasked with knowing the burdens and misdeeds of many people in power. Someone occurs to be able to lie my way out of a sticky situation. Oh. Yeah, that's true. That would kind of suck if you kind of like knew, like, it's like the whole thing with like, don't meet your heroes, because like a lot of people in high power are corrupt, and you know, people are more shitty than you like to believe. Like being able to lie in a sticky situation, it just feels like, I don't know, you're getting away with no consequences. I don't know. It feels wrong? I don't know. How do you feel about being called the ultimate tactician, though? I don't mind. It is what it is. It is a strength that I've been blessed with, and I would be misspoken if I said I took an interest in other things. I've always known my personality to be that of someone who informs. And if I can give a purpose-driven voice power to speak up for what's right, and to empower, be it a difficult one, will produce satisfying results. I believe at the end of it, if intense debate occurs, there's often an intense emotion behind it. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen your fair share of selfishness and greed, though. Circumventing those intentions can be trying, but you need to take the good with the bad.
Aww, Missy! I love the way you think, and I love everything about you.
Missy, self-assured as always. Everyone says similar things. Their talents run alongside their personalities. You couldn't have one without the other. Not motive. I would imagine talking about this kind of thing among peers will only reinforce relations. If our captors are trying to plant distrust, I'm afraid I don't quite understand the logic. It probably means something to someone else though, right? Or someone's lying. Thought about the intention of the question, but all I could think of that it might be to weed out spies, which involuntarily led me to suspect the person I would least suspect. Oh! Is something the matter, Echo? Nothing. Huh. I mean, I guess it was a very, like, plain answer. It was just like, you know, my baking is my whole life. I averted my gaze from Pandora. She has to, oh yeah. I guess it was that too. She has some kind of secret note that bore the strange emblems of our mansion announcers. What could it mean? If I may be so bold, I firmly believe that our discussion from our ultimate talents are truly one and the same with our personalities and characteristics. I'm inclined to agree. I guess it's cool that we got to know each other a little more though. It seems like a friendly enough topic. Indeed, our talents and skills are born from a passion within, and you simply cannot remove that aspect of a person without losing a part of them. A peculiar motivator, that one. With our thoughts on the forced motive question cleared, our group was able to finish the morning in peace. Yeah, but someone's gotta kill, right? I think that'll be fine. It'll probably be like an hour, but you know, I'll live. You'll live, right, Cal? But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye!